Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we headed out to help out Urianger with whether he had plans, because he had a secret meeting with the Loparits about planet-wide exodus. Stuff happens, you know. He decided to stay on the moon to help the Loparits get their shit together. And we made our way back to Earth, or not Earth. Made it back to our friends down on Aetheris, and informed them of what's happened. The final days are soon to be upon us, and we witnessed some very ominous events at the end of the last parts. So, I have a feeling shit is about to hit the fan very quickly. So let's get back into this. Skies aflame. Well, that's not a good picture at all. Oh, Cecil, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we've heard another call for assistance. This one comes from Radz-at-Han. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss this situation. You must join them at once. Off video, I went ahead and cleared all the side quests around the moon, and got the place mapped out, and got flight in the area. So I went ahead and did all that. Okay. There you are. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Radz-at-Han. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say this very sky burns above them. Good gods, the final day is already upon us. It would appear so. Sadly, this is all the information we have at present. No doubt the people of Radz-at-Han are busy fighting for their lives. So we must go at once. They need our help. Agreed. Kral, you best remain here with Tataru and gather what knowledge you can. You're in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about it at once. Be safe out there, yes? Let us make first for Yedley. We must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. This is not gonna be good. Let's check this place out. Yedley! What's going on over here? Nothing good.
Mio, kemono wa tokihanatare.
Uh-oh. That's not good. That is seriously not good.
Sorera wa hitobita wo koroshi, machi wo yaita. 明日は燃え殻となり、塵となった。滅びは影のように早い。すべてが失われようとしていた。
Uh-oh.
Soraが燃えてる。本当に終末が来たんだわ。
皆さん、
報告をお聞きいただけたのですね。
ええ、アヒワンドの状況を詳しく教えていただけますか？
昨夜のこと、悲鳴とも地鳴りともつかない音が島中に響き渡りました。間もなく空が燃え出した。それに前後して見たこともないような獣が現れ、暴れ始めたのです。いえ、この表現では正しくありませんね。人が突然転じたのです。
Oh.
恐るべき異形の獣に。異変は島の至る所で起こっていますが、ラザハンで最初に確認されたひときわ強大な獣が特に甚大な被害をもたらしている。我々はその個体を神話に登場する人であり獣である神、神獣のまがいものであるとして擬神獣と名付けました。擬神獣は今島の北側に回って暴れています。これより聖戦士団を送り込み討伐を試みるところです。
ブリトラのやつはどうしてるんだ？
我々に先駆けて単身北側に向かわれました。しかしブリトラ様は擬神獣や獣たちが己の愛する領民であったことを心得ていらっしゃいます。あのお方の慈悲深さが命取りにならぬと良いのですが。
状況は分かりました。擬神獣の討伐作戦、ぜひ我々にも協力させてください。
なんと心強き申し出か。深く感謝いたします。聖戦士団は複数のルートで島の北側に向かっています。いくつかの部隊がここイエドリマンの船着き場から船で北上する予定です。暁の皆さんも同様に船で北側にお送りします。上陸地点にはうっそうとした密林が広がっている。擬神獣以外の獣たちに遭遇する可能性もあるでしょう。どうか念入りに戦いのお支度を。私は船着き場でお待ちしております。
準備なら抜かりないわ。行きましょう。
Oh boy. Not good. Not good. Everyone is assembled, yes? I thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let's review our plan of attack. I would have you board this ship and circle around to the north side of the island. There you'll find a dense jungle we call VANASPATI. Reacher and the Radiant Host have gone there ahead of us. I ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy this blasphemy. Oh, this is a dungeon. I thought we were actually going into the other side of the island we can't get access to yet. Alright. Nowze? I want this thing in here. Just show us how to time to shine.
Ah,
Let's look Grahan here. Okay, so dungeon number 3. All right, let's do it. Oh, jeez. God save us, all hope is lost. We're here to aid you. Oh, too late, they transformed. Oh, it's Vitra. Never mind. I was trying to figure out who the fuck is that. That's Vitra. Oh boy. And there was someone like that, Alamigo and Ishgard too. That's not good. That is not good. My friends, heed me. These are children of Thamnair. Forgive me. I can do them no harm. They're not children anymore. What am I doing? This is the only way. I shall silence the beasts of the air. Pray continue onward. A sound plan. Ew. Bankrity sucks the tank. All right. Force is on fire. Man. Should probably block that. Ah, FC is being weird. All right, our first boss. Who do we have here? It's too late for us all. Damn it, too late. What's this? Oh good, this stupid shit. Get out of here. Nonsense. Uh-oh. Ugh. Thanks, buddy. Better you than Graha. Oh good, this again. Woo. Oh, that's right. There's a maintenance going on in 3 hours. Oh fuck. Ugh. Just fine. I only plan on doing 2 parts anyway. Okay, this is the point in time where gear should start being upgradable. 83, 85, 530, yeah, 536. This is the point where gear starts to become upgradable. What is this vile presence I sense? The horde draweth near. Be on your guard. The end has come! You do your part, we shall do ours. Oh, but I'm dead. They couldn't get out of here in time. Uh-oh. These guys gonna turn? We got to get away from from here. What's wrong? Mother? We gotta protect him. It's hopeless. It's hopeless. Wait, something's missed. Oh. No, no, no! Make it stop! Can't believe what I'm seeing. Good gods. This is what we must do. Oh, Jesus. This is some fucked up shit. Look, well, I get healing gear. Yes, it's slightly better than what I have now, but I guess it's not enough for me to upgrade yet. Which is surprising, really. Usually there's a time you start on upgrade stuff, but that's not a big upgrade in general, really. Spell speed, sure, but everything else, not really. The flames roar ever fiercer. Alright. Get him, Tancred. Tancred, you're not doing a good job. There we go. Alright. What's this? Fending? I don't want that. Well, I guess it's kind of good because I think because definitely my fending gear can be upgraded. Definitely. Absolutely. No choice but to go through with it. Go through it. Because of course, white mage or healers, white mage in particular, since I'm using the white mage relic armor for glamour, white mage has the highest item level stuff. Interesting.
捕らえた。捕らえた。
So far so good. I mean, really, aside from the first boss in the first dungeon, I really have no issue. I haven't really had any many issues with any of the dungeon bosses. Dead. It's up to us now. Aha. Got pants? Compare. Yeah, see, even the pants, it's not a big upgrade. So yeah. It's still not worth upgrading stuff, or at least for White Mage. Scholar and everybody else definitely can use this stuff, because White Mage is always going to get the highest level, eye level stuff, because I'm using relic armor from specifically White Mage that Astrologian, Sage, and Scholar can't use. But this stuff I could definitely use on the other healers. Oh jeez. Good gods. Gotta be good, the sky. Oh boy, that is a lot of enemies. Oh boy, how are we gonna contend with this threat? The whole island's in flames. Jeez, the whole island's up in flames. Let's see if we get a better view. Now we have a better scope of things. I mean, the whole place is inflamed. Jesus. Oh man. Man, it's not looking good. Not looking good. They're all descending the island over there. Oh boy. Rude. Ugh. Well, I wonder who he turned it from. All too familiar face. Alright, go get him, buddy. Wait, what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, you got matched corresponding color. Okay, I get it. Or maybe not.
串刺しだ。
捕らえた。
Shit.
見くびるなよ。
Where's my fucking benediction? What happened? What happened to my benediction? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we gotta go on the opposite color.
任された。
God, that bleed hurts. Holy shit. Bitch. All right. Oh, good. I got a wand. Look at that. Eh. Oh.
やっぱりなんてことなの。
ヤシトラ？
そこに疑心獣がいて今消滅した。そうなんでしょう。
ああ、その通りだが、まさかお前には見えてなかったのか？
疑心獣も他の人から転じた獣たちも見えないからこそ見えていたわ。ないのよ、エーテルが。私の視界だと空白になっているの。
それはどういう？
月の監視者が言っていた言葉。古代人たちは天脈が循環不全を起こしている場所から星が腐り始めたと見たという話。まさにその通りだったんだわ。 人から獣に転じた瞬間にエーテルが腐り落ちてしまうのよ。体はもちろん魂まで何一つ残らずに。
でも疑心獣は何か言ってるみたいだった。人だった頃の思いが残ってるってことじゃないの？
そうね。完全に腐り果てるまでならば。けれどそれは消えかけの残滓に過ぎないわ。
そんな、それじゃあ元には戻せないってこと？
私たちの知っている方法では。いえ、完全に無になってしまうのだもの。おそらくどんな方法をもってしても戻すことはできないわ。
正解にすら帰れないのか。
異形の獣たちの勢いが衰えない。
Alright, so what's the plan here?
疑心獣が群れの長たる役目を持つならばあるいはと期待したんだが、元は皆サベネアの子だった。どれだけこの牙にかけなければならないのだ。
ブリトラ様、皆さんよくぞご無事で。
And worse for the wear.
いいのか、竜の姿を見せて。
ええ、彼らは真実を知る腹心たちです。何よりもこの秘密はもはや明かされなければならない。恐れながらブリトラ様、この悪夢のごとき最悪を前にしてラザハンは悲鳴と慟哭に埋め尽くされております。今こそ強き大主が必要なのです。どうか真相を。
Oops.
何を馬鹿げたこと。君が動転してどうする、アヒワン。この惨劇の中で大使まで竜であったなどと言い出せば民を一層の混乱に叩き落とすだけだ。私はこのまま大使の盟友たる竜として獣たちを払い続ける。民に寄り添いなだめるのは君の役目だ。すまないが暁の皆もアヒワーンに手を貸してやってほしい。この事態を究明し対策を立てるには君たちの力が必要だ。おい天竜、俺を連れて行け。空中戦にも多少の自信はある。話を聞いていなかったのか。こちらは私一人でいい。君たちはアヒワンを手伝ってくれ。
エスティニアン、受け取れ。
What's that?
お前がめんどくさがって持とうとしなかった暁のリンクパールだ。ブリトラが別行動するって言うなら連絡手段がいるだろう。それを持ったお前がついていれば俺たちも助かる。
だそうだ。観念した方が良さそうだぞ、大主様。加減はしない。振り落とされても構わないなら 背に乗るがいい。
上等だ。さあ、とっとと空を制しに行くぞ。
Won't be the first time he's ridden a dragon.
申し訳ございません。ブリトラ様のおっしゃる通り、この事態を収めるため引き続きご協力いただけるでしょうか。
もちろんです。私たちはそのためにこの地へ来たのですから。
重ねて感謝を。ひとまずはラザハンの都まで戻るといたしましょう。
Oh boy. Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know that those beasts was once my people. There's no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steer ourselves for whatever is yet to come. Oh jeez. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduda for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Maybe the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, then may give us some insight into a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split up into 3 groups and we may cover more ground. Alexander and I will see to the Pox's path. Thank Radiostola, pray make for Dharma. I'll leave Arthur to Graha and you, Cecila. Any information you gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of final days here in the city would be most helpful. When you have completed our respective inquiries as we convene in front of the Megaduda, that we might share what we've learned with the Satrap. She'll be off then. Artha's a home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding scales. That seems to be a good place to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuwadine, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. Alright. Can I finally attune to the ether right now? Probably not. That is not my sprint button. Naturally. Temporarily disabled. How long does it have to be disabled for? This would be a perfect time to re-enable it. Hey. You. I remember those red eyes. You're with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? Welcome back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubled times? We're assisting them in the Satrap investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. I was about to going about my work, and I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and you could not believe what I behold. The night sky was burning. Suddenly I heard panic screams coming from the direction of Balshan Bazaar. The next instant a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene only to be sent sprawling as Fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we know where I should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. Again, that is not my sprint button. So this is Navdarian weave, I must say. It bears resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that much of an expert at Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlayan, and like as not, I'll never reside there again. That said, in recent days I've felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and I'm grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it, the wisdom of ancient Alleg. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when the Close Colony is about a memory, I would like to see Corvos again, if only once. Forgive me, but my shops are closing to further notice. Needless to say, we have more pressing concerns these days. We come not in search for wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the plot bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. They made a mess of that place, they did. While all that was going on, the big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Alright. This place looks none worse to the wear. Is something the matter, traveler? If you allow us, perhaps I can be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We're not lost, but we're in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampages to the bazaar? I saw it all, but I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was the fiend. Its massive body burst into the entryway with the force of a tidal wave, and then was gone as quickly as it came. Sisters, have mercy! What's happening to the world? What am I to do? It was nowhere safe. Settle down, friend. The danger is past, at least for now. If it's not too much painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging towards us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Marid, throwing people out like a rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and the wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave enough to share your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible too has survived, mostly unscathed. Pray to stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you're able. I suspect this is the most we can expect from the people here to tell us. I think it best we find some place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Well, I'm gonna go that way. You know, for a bunch of beasts rampaging through the halls, I mean, this place doesn't really seem damaged. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beasts reached the bazaar. Tore through the west side of the bazaar, head towards the Ithray Plaza. In other words, the bots may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in the Mayhan can surely tell us more. Alright. What about you? What do you have to say? Going after that enormous beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. Started over there by the window. A few men, merchants, probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands, and black mist was swirling around him. And his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends started shrieking, and then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmares, indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm to corporate trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Millel, the barmaid, chatting with them, though. She might know something. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. Yeah, I'd imagine. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Maride poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was like anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous black cloud of mist rose a creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall, it shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. Blue sky above turned red as blood. Maride, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Alright, Malil. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Radz-at-Han. What can we get you? Well, we came not for libation, but rather some information. You're Malil, yes? We're investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first entered with the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular, especially of late. Kalzal was his name. Oh no! He ran his own consortium. Oh no! Kalzal, buddy! Oh shit! It's still him. We met Matsuya. Yes, the name rings a bell. Didn't you meet both on your first trip to Thabnair? If I recall correctly, Kalzal was running a trading operation in Yidli, and it was there that you made Matsuya's acquaintance. Yes, that is the same Kalzal, no doubt. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market of luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times to the head of a trading consortium, indeed. Kalzal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. And as they discussed matters further, Kalzal's tongue grew grave and grim, and it was then that... Forgive me. I'll not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kalzal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kalzal lived for his work and had no family I know of. His employees or associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it will help. What do you say? Worth a try. Kalzal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kalzal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Kama. The name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see what this lead takes us. Okay. Naturally, I can't use Aetherites because he won't take him with me. Alright, so where we're going, buddy? Let's see, after leaving the Mahan, we were able to retrace our steps, head back towards the Aetherite Plaza. Okay. Or just follow the map. Alright, I know where I'm going. It's over there. I don't need instructions how to get there. Oh boy. And this must be Kama. We've arrived at last. Let's begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kazel. And given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Kazel, you say? Yes, I know him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He spent his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easy as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn to dusk the other day. No doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night, I heard the door open. I looked up to see Kazel sitting on the bench with his head hung low. Man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles of his with this consortium. He was the same old Kazel, cordial and honest like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre goings-on. Rest assured the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you stay close to your daughter. Be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Oh boy. Hi, guy. Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit chat. Well, that's one way to avoid panic, I suppose. Per our intrusion, you may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnair. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, probably allow me to ask you a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kazel? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kazel? I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Ruby Fibers. Why he was practically dancing in the streets. I hadn't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jin Baha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jin Baha at Ruby Fibers. That sounds promising. Jin Baha? Jin Baha? How you want to say his name? See a lookout position, but if I do that, I probably won't be able to get back up here, so I'll do it later. You say. If I'm not mistaken, these stairs lead to Dharma. It is quite the sight, the red sky above. During the final days of yore, the heaven burned and stars fell. Creation magic ran amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amarat. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of the calamity. But yet those self-same horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets heavens aflame and turns ordinary men to beasts? I'm sure we'll find out at some point. What do you guys say now? They're farming silkworms. This must be ruby dot fibers, where we should find Jinba. Okay, well, you didn't tell me anything. You told me some stuff I already knew. And hurry, I say, there's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you're in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... Sorry, I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. And in that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we can ask about when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textures are our livelihood. Handle them with care. This area is for employees only. Out, out! What's that? You're coming to help? Oh, praise be to Mindurava. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Napro. Oh my god, these names! Something, whatever that name is, by the storehouse near the hatchery. Crate of clothing is for Manua. And that massive crate there goes to Zaymera by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are the crates we have ready. Once they have been delivered, consider work here complete. Okay. Alright, the light crate, this goes to fucking you. Or if that is it, then you come to the right place. We thank you for your aid. If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets or clothing and like, probably bring them here to our primary store. Okay, here you go. Whatever. Seriously, how the hell do we lift up a crate like this over our heads? I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? Good thing that. Never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Here we go. We have all carried all the crates to storehouses, you say? So quickly too! Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. And me, I and my associate will see to the rest. So please return to Jinbaha and Sir Jinabaha. I'll just call him Jin. Easier. I'm sure our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late. But generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. That's definitely true. This is a really bad time for everything. Oh, good. Done as I asked, have you? Come on, is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You've done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more of those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked at the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, screaming of such agony, such terror. In the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I'm sorry. There's something you wanted to ask? Indeed, you knew the merchant Kalza, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kalza? I know him well. We'd arranged for his concern to deliver a large shipment of fabrics. In the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission. We'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for Dawn with the offer. But you must understand, we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he discussed it with his associates, and I could tell he'd given all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in VANASPATI, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning to beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends as well as those who witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalza. By all accounts, it was he who suffered the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we're drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the common thread. Alright. This is a good place to stop, so when we come back, we will meet up with our friends, discuss what we've learned, and go from there. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next part. Later.